This be the one them called N9NE right here on MONTREALITY, man. You know how we do it. I think you know how we do it. Yeah. You've seen it before. Okay.
Strange music.
I feel the same way. But I don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? N9NE is a lot to swallow, man. You know what I'm saying? Ask any female. No, I'm joking. N9NE is a lot to swallow, man. It's like, look at me though. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's my phone, man? Look at me, dude. Look at, like Jay-Z. If he sees this, I mean, what is he gonna say? He gonna say that is N9NE. That ain't the guy I remember back when we went on tour. He's worse now, man. Look at that guy, man. What is Jay-Z gonna do with that? So it has to be music driven because, you know, it's gonna be music driven, of course, but if you look at that, like Rihanna and them look at that and like, what the fuck is that, dude? You know what I'm saying? Then they hear my music, like, oh, that's that guy? This nigga look like he about to go, hell, Satan, see you in hell. You know what I'm saying? No. That stands for worldly angel. It just looks wicked in this wicked world. Why not? And I'm a product of this fucking world. So this is what it looks like. It's dangerous, you know what I mean?
What is scary?
Lyrically, you know, I'm a killer, but when they look at this, they don't know what they can do with me until they listen, and that's key. Listen to this guy. This is what this does. It arouses suspicion. Like, what the fuck is he gonna say? You know what I'm saying? They don't think Hood Go Crazy is coming out of that face. They don't think No K and E40 is coming out of that face. They don't think the Carter 4 with Wayne, the interlude with Andre 3000 is coming out of that face. It's coming out of that face. This face, motherfucker. N9NE, nigga, it ain't never changing. I know I'm not washed up, man. Everything I drop, man, it just keeps getting younger and younger, man. I don't know if that's a bad thing, you know what I'm saying, if I'm young in the mind or whatever, but my fans are getting younger. I'm appealing to more people later on in my career. I think it's a gift from God, man, you know what I'm saying, because I've seen so many rappers rise and fall, you know what I mean, and we're still on the incline. It's such a joy to me not to see other rappers declining. I mean that we're still on the incline. I wish no bad for no one, you know what I mean, and in this business, declining would feel really horrible. I don't know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to have nothing or no fans. So if that's what declining feels like, then I don't want to ever feel that again. I don't think I will. I think that N9NE will be better and better until I decide to give it to somebody else and say, okay, I just want an A&R now, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I can do it, man, because when I'm a B-boy, man, so, you know, when I hear a beat, you know what I'm saying? You know, I say this all the time, when I hear a beat, I have to hit and lock, you know what I'm saying? Break dance and everything, you know what I'm saying? Pop lock. So that's where my rhyming comes from, my style. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if I couldn't dance, my style would probably be like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I wouldn't be dope. But rhythm is forever. So N9NE is forever, cause my shit is with rhythm. Pop, 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 you know what I'm saying? It's treacherous, and I don't think it's ever gonna go anywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep growing, and I love all different types of music too. I'm not just boxed in one genre, you know what I mean? Special Effects has metal, it has the hilt of hip hop with fucking Eminem, it has the hilt of metal with Corey Taylor, it has the hilt of trap shit and king shit with T.I. and Zeus, and it has the hilt of party shit with 2 Chainz and B.O.B., you know what I'm saying? It has the hilt of fucking EDM with Excision and Chris Calico, you know, it's everything, you know what I'm saying? What's gonna happen when I start fucking with blues artists and shit like that, and jazz artists and shit like that? So I am just a lover of music, so I don't think that will ever die, and I can put it over anything. Yes, my bass is I am an MC. I am the master of ceremony. I am a rapper. I rhyme words to beats. Or if I don't have a beat, I do my own beat and rap, you know what I'm saying? And this rhythm is me, you know? And I don't think that's gonna ever die, dude, you know what I mean? And I don't follow fads, you know? You see us on stage, it's our uniform, it's my face paint, it's me, you know, 6688846993, it's our own shit. And when you got your own shit, when will it ever die? You know, say, oh, we don't wear the scrubs anymore, that's old shit. No, it's forever. It's go down in history, my nigga. I suffer from realness because we learn from Dave Chappelle that sometimes keeping it real can go wrong. You know? And a lot of people are not used to realness. You can see it when you walk down the street and you speak to a stranger and they don't understand. Hey, how you doing? Hey, fine. You know, people want to be left alone. They don't know that we need each other, man. You know what I'm saying? As people. So if we have to live in this motherfucker together, we have to show some kind of, you know, communicate. Like when you get on an elevator and you're forced to be with strangers. And my new thing was like trying to think of jokes to tell in the elevator to make it less uncomfortable, you know what I mean? Because we have to be in there together, getting to our floors. We're forced to be in this box together, so why not, yo, what's up? You know, sometimes I get on with face paint on and people looking at me like, what the fuck? And oh, I had a show tonight, man. Oh, really? Like, yeah, my artist N9NE, you know, like, really? You know what I mean? It's like starting conversations, man. People are not used to realness, you know, and everybody's reality is different. You know what I'm saying? You know, my reality is different from MONTREALITY, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but we can coincide, you know what I mean? And that's the whole thing with realness, man. Some people don't have it and they don't know how to work with it, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I don't think that verse is good enough to go on the album. Like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, no, I think if you work harder on it, man, make it, try it again. It's hard to be real with some people, you know what I mean? It's hard, man, because it can result in confrontation. What? Did you just say that to me? So yeah, I do suffer from realness. The most entertaining hip-hop beef, the most entertaining was Cannabis and LL Cool J to me, because it involved Mike Tyson and everything, you know what I'm saying? And then it was like, these are dudes that worked together on a song, and one dude thought he said something on the song that he was on with them, and it was like a personal thing, and you know, it pushed the OG to go even harder on the youngster, you know what I'm saying? But the youngster, he came with it, you know what I'm saying? Cannabis came with it, man, you know what I'm saying? Strip you of your Vanguard award and bring your first, second, and third born, make your mom get on the horn and go Mr. Farrakhan. I'm like, whoa, it's dope. But then, you know, the GOAT just came and, you know, did what he did. I think that was a wonderful battle, man, you know what I'm saying? Because other battles, man, ended in death, and I don't fucking like that at all, you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that people don't try to challenge me. The Meek and Drake situation, I think that it shouldn't even came about, because motherfuckers get ideas from partners in the studio all the time, you know what I'm saying? You get inspiration from everywhere, you know what I'm saying? So if this Quentin guy was in the studio and is playing something like, oh shit, that's dope, my nigga, how much, you know, for that hook or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Chris Calico comes up with hooks for me all the time. Chris Calico and Maxilla wrote the hook to one of my most personal songs about my mom called Fear, because they're my brothers. They can tap into that. Now my lyrics I write myself, you know, so I write my life, you know what I mean? But choruses and shit like that, you know what I mean? Somebody might be in the studio and say, hey man, I think you should say this word instead of that word. Sometimes you can take that kind of shit. So I think whatever Meek was talking about was not valid. So, you know, when you fucking with Drake, you really gotta come with it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Drake fan, and he put it down, bro. You know what I mean? And Meek is a great artist, man. We turn up to a lot of his music. You know what I mean? But I think ego's get in the way, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like out front with their relationships and shit like that. I don't want my shit out front, man. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Leave me in my strange land, and I will come into your world every once in a while with a song or two, and you know, dip in and dip out. Look for another chick, then they trip out. You know what I'm saying? So I give them another spliff, then they, you know. I started back on my 42nd birthday. I'm fully back into smoking weed. I stopped in '98. I started back on my 42nd birthday. I had the urge to have a smoke. So I called some people and I'm like, hey, how much? And they told me, and I said, okay. It doesn't make me feel like shit is impossible anymore like it did back then. You know what I'm saying? I was struggling back then, and whenever I smoked weed back then, I had to think about, damn, I gotta pay this. Damn, I got these babies. What am I gonna do? It feels like I'm not Superman. You know what I'm saying? And all the rest of the days when I wasn't smoking, I felt like I was Superman. But now, when I smoke, I'm just so relaxed and still Superman. I can do anything, you know. In the mid 80s, a couple of cats from 37th Street, Fruittown, Brims, moved into our neighborhood. Like around 83, 84, 85, somewhere in there. Two guys from 37th Street, Fruittown, Brim, moved in our neighborhood. That's the end of the story, you know what I'm saying? And it could have been somebody from the Rip side, but it wasn't. They moved in our neighborhood in the 50s, and they had everything. We had nothing. We want to have everything just like they have everything. They even gave us music. My first big song I did was with the dude who moved into our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like the blood dude who moved into our neighborhood, he's a DJ. You know what I'm saying? From Cali. You know, and right before he went to jail, we did a song. You know what I'm saying? They moved in our neighborhood, man, and as youngsters or as people, we want to belong to something. You know what I mean? You might want to belong to the military. You might want to belong to a fraternity or a sorority, you know what I mean? Everybody wants to belong to something. You might want to belong to something at your job, you know what I'm saying? The job that you work at, you know. Everybody wants to belong to something, but in our case, I wished, and I said this in a song, I said, so what I gather from it is simply my prerogative. I only wish the organization was more positive. I maintain and continue to gain things. I bust and I claim strange. I'm repping the gang bang, you know. I just wish it was something more positive, you know what I mean? And that we follow. My mom would kill me if she knew that I was throwing up shit on stage in neighborhoods where I probably shouldn't, you know. I'm a really knowledgeable man, and that's my past. And some habits are hard to break, and it's dangerous. But we, as artists, are slightly thrown off, insane. But we gotta live in this motherfucker together, no matter what side we chose or what set of motherfuckers we roll with, you know what I mean? We gotta live out here, we gotta live for our children. And the last thing that we need to do is die over a fucking color. Oh, this is a clone trooper, man, you know what I'm saying? It's not mine though. I guess it's sitting there for when I don't want to do interviews, you know what I'm saying? You put it on and they talk to you like, yeah, nah, okay, yeah, alright, good night. But in this case, I didn't do that with MONTREALITY because those are my people, and